Life-changing joint problems affect 1 in every 4 adults. That's more than 52 million Americans who are suffering daily. Good people who have become helpless victims to worn-out knees that feel tender and stiff, shoulders or wrists that ache with every move, and hips that flare up, greatly limiting movement and stability. It's frustrating, it's debilitating, and it's just not fair. After all, why does it seem like joints give out so much faster than the rest of the human body? Minds can stay sharp, muscles can still perform, but the joints are usually the first thing to go. Do you know why that is? Reports claim that the biggest reason is because the body simply can't keep up with normal wear and tear. Here's the real scary part. The joints mentioned earlier are just a few of the main ones. But think about the total number of joints it takes to keep the body moving. There are 29 major joints in just one of your hands. That number jumps to 360 joints throughout your body. It's not a matter of if you'll experience stiffness and discomfort, but when. A shocking discovery in this report is about to change all that forever.
Seen a noticeable difference in how I felt. Even just getting out of bed in the morning, it's easier for me to get my day going. I can work longer days as I have in the past. I don't have to chalk it up to just, hey, I'm getting older, I'm falling apart. I can actually feel the way I felt several years ago. I feel like my whole life is back to where it was, and I have hope, and I can plan things, and I'm excited about it again.
I got that spring right back in my step again. Within 5 days, my knees felt better. I have no problem walking long distances. The discomfort in my knees is gone. I would recommend this product to anyone with joint discomfort in your knees. It will change your life. It did for me.
At the gym, people were saying to me, Bernie, you're looking great. You're doing things I've never seen you do before. And man, that pumps me up. I'm 78 years old. Now I'm feeling like I did before I had to stop running. I feel like I'm a whole human being. It made me a new person, and I would like for other people to feel that and experience it too. I just feel like I've gotten my life back.
Sore, stiff joints that feel old and worn out. Throbbing knees that never stop hurting. And then there's the constant tenderness, tossing and turning all night for a moment of relief. Hi, I'm John Kim, and over the next few minutes you're going to learn how to fix all these problems and more, once and for all. It doesn't matter where you're suffering, in the shoulders, hips, hands, back, or knees. What I'm going to share with you is something so shocking about your joints, you'll wonder how in the world you haven't heard of it before. Well, it's rather simple. A discovery this big poses a real threat to the medical community, so your doctor isn't talking about it. Just think, how much would it hurt the healthcare industry if suddenly people were empowered with a way to receive fast, soothing relief all on their own? Imagine how good it would feel. You could cut out all those middlemen. The doctors, big companies, insurance monopolies, and drugstore chains. You could save yourself time, stress, frustrations, and plenty of money without all those greedy hands grabbing at your wallet. I'm here to tell you by watching this short presentation, you'll be able to do just that. But you must pay very close attention today, because I wouldn't be surprised if powerful influences in the medical and pharmaceutical industries are working to get this video taken down right now. So this may be your last chance to learn the secret. I will reveal to you everything you need to know in order to get the fast, powerful joint relief you've been searching for, and increase mobility and flexibility. You see, not only have I tried this for myself, but I have seen the mind-blowing results with my own eyes for countless others with joint issues. Sufferers desperate for relief have been able to turn their lives around dramatically because of what I'm about to tell you. Dear friend, if you're one of the millions of people around our country who suffer from daily joint discomfort, joint tenderness, or limited mobility, then I have some incredible news. Daily joint discomfort does not have to be a part of your life anymore. These issues I listed above can be turned around from the comforts of your own home without visiting a single pharmacy or waiting room. If you're tired of struggling to walk, bending over, going up and down stairs, getting in and out of your car, or getting up from a chair, not being able to enjoy your favorite activities like gardening, walking, dancing, tennis, golf, and more, having to be tough as joints haunt you day and night, and just not feeling as strong or active as you could be, then I'm happy to tell you that you can get a second chance at life with comfortable, flexible joints that literally feel brand new. You'll remember what it's like to live in comfort again, doing all those things you've wanted to do but couldn't, like walk freely again, hike, ride bikes, or play with your grandchildren. You'll finally be able to relax and get a good night's sleep. And the best news is, you won't believe how quick and easy it is to get back to this normal life. It's all possible from what science has uncovered as one of the most revolutionary new breakthroughs for joint recovery. You'll hear about that, and then I'll tell you one simple change to your morning routine that will make all the difference in the world for you and your joint. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is John. I'm the son of Asian immigrants who came to America looking for a better life. I was raised in a military family and eventually graduated from an Ivy League school. But it was after my Ivy League education where my story really starts to unfold. I developed a serious debilitating virus that greatly affected my joints, even at such a young age. Suddenly, one day I couldn't play sports, ride my bike, work out, or even make it up the stairs without the shooting aches all over my body. It's like I was instantly robbed of my freedom and mobility. It even affected my happiness. Desperate for answers, I turned to my very own doctor. But like many others, he was so limited in his approach. It's like he had been brainwashed to give me things that would only mask the problem. I knew there had to be a better way, and so I started searching, hoping to find someone with the knowledge that the medical industry tries to keep a secret, but who also had a deep understanding of powerful natural remedies that have been used for thousands of years. I mean, why should I have to settle for one extreme or the other, when I wanted the most complete solution for my joint suffering? I wanted to be able to move freely again in comfort. I wasn't ready to lose my mobility. It wasn't fair that I had to settle for a less enjoyable life, and I owed it to myself to try until I found something that worked. It was pure coincidence when I was introduced to one Yale doctor and medical instructor there who was respected for keeping an open mind on all matters of the human body, Dr. David Katz. He was the kind of medical mastermind who took an integrative approach to healing. Dr. Katz had access to all the latest clinical studies and research on new health discoveries. He believed in holistic treatment, considering any and all factors that would target the root of the problem, not just for me, but for the countless patients he saw who shared in my agony. One thing was for certain: Dr. Katz wouldn't be pressured by the financial interests of the healthcare giants. If he was going to help, he would do it his way. Dr. Katz began his quest that took him deep into Mother Nature's medicine cabinet to see what he could find. A quick fix won't cut it. There are already plenty of those that have tried and failed. He searched for natural wonders that would bathe joints in nourishing nutrients to bring relief and true healing to people who have had enough daily discomfort. He came across shocking studies, some of them making near impossible claims, touting powerful relief in a matter of days, without the use of drugs or other masking agents. Another natural compound was shown by more than one clinical study to be twice as effective as the common ingredients found in most traditional remedies. When these two ingredients that I'm about to name are combined, you'll feel relief in days, and the relief will get stronger and stronger for months. As incredible as all this was, what does it mean for you? It means you don't need to spend another week living with troubled joints. Update. Since launching this video, it's gone viral, and millions of people around the US are using what you're learning here for amazing results. Just hear the stories pouring in. Coaching for almost 40 years had taken a toll on both my knees. However, since I've been doing this for the past few months, my knees are much improved. I have more flexibility. Jim. I am so happy with the results so far. Margaret. I've been using this for several months now and have gotten terrific relief of my joints. I've recommended it to many who are also getting great results. Thank you. Woody. I have had a bad shoulder for over 40 years, but I can tell that this is working. I am amazed. Walt. This is what helped my knee when I thought the only solution was surgery. Catherine. By now, you're probably wondering what could cause such dramatic results. I can tell you that one of the reasons, possibly the biggest reason of all, is collagen. You see, the shocking research that Dr. Katz had been reading about was originally pioneered by another doctor almost 25 years ago. A man by the name of Dr. Eugene Moore had set out to find something, anything that could stop his daughter's terrible suffering. She was born with a rare joint condition that was so serious, by her late 20s, she was reduced to life in a wheelchair. Nothing seemed to comfort her agony, and he felt helpless and heartbroken. So Dr. Moore did what any good father would do. He devoted every waking moment to researching unusual joint conditions and began experimenting with concoctions that might work. Still, nothing. So he worked longer, harder. He scoured scientific reports, studies, even books on old ancient remedies in order to relieve his daughter's aches and restore the mobility she was robbed of. Dr. Moore knew there had to be a way, and he would find it. One particular night, Dr. Moore was reading through another stack of reports when the pile toppled to the floor. As he went down to pick them up, something caught his eye. The top of one report said, "Is collagen the new miracle joint compound?" He frantically scanned the study, which showed some very intriguing results. Desperate for answers, he decided to start trying collagen derived from chickens on his daughter. And, to their surprise, initial effects were powerful, remarkable even. Through a little trial and error, Dr. Moore eventually found that if he cooked the collagen, it zapped all of its joint-nourishing properties. So he developed a recipe for a native or undenatured form of the cartilage that was most effective for delivering powerful, amazing relief, as well as better mobility and flexibility. What he probably didn't realize at the time is that this extraordinary discovery would have a huge impact on joint sufferers everywhere. It meant that glucosamine was no longer the only option to help alleviate soreness and discomfort. In fact, Dr. Moore's miracle ingredient worked even better. Now, 25 years later, Dr. Moore's research has been adapted and modernized into a patented ingredient called UC2. A recent clinical study shows that when UC2 went toe-to-toe with glucosamine plus chondroitin, it was twice as powerful and effective for relieving joints. Thanks to all his hard work, doctors nowadays understand the seemingly endless benefits of collagen for joints. So, Dr. Katz was able to take this decades-old breakthrough and finally begin to piece together a drastically different approach to lasting joint comfort.